So we're back in Starbase. I've missed 1 week of episodes. Jumping in, I never did end up armor plating it, but I did end up crafting a lot of the items you might need to actually build it. So jumping back into the ship editor, loading up our ship. As you can see, it's still the same as before. Cost is still almost 350,000 credits. Now we're going to actually buy it. So our build price will be 120,000, using all the parts that I have in my storage. Clicking yes to build it, let it generate. And here it is, our first custom built ship for this playthrough. So first things first, let's do some mining with it. So we can see the large number of ore. Now cruise is already on, and heading out to the throw it on pause, and we'll see you out there, or fast forward. So, through the fog in the belt, and we're gonna pick an asteroid to mine. And that looks like another either ship or another labourer model. So looking for something that looks reasonably sized. Turning turtle motor on, so we're a bit slower. And we'll get to some mining. So what we're probably going to try and do is see if we can fill up the hold and make back our purchase price. You can see that I've set it to turtle, and even though the throttle's full, I'm moving at a slow 10 meters a second. This will come in handy if we are outside of the safe zone and don't want to hit the asteroids. Okay, so we can now see that the hold is completely full, and we're going to see how it handles heading back to origin, whether it drifts or not, or whether it stays balanced. Lining ourselves up with it, jumping back in the chair and just watching and seeing if it drifts. You can see from the 90, almost 100 meters a second we had, we're down to 2/3 of that. You'll see that I've automated the generator script and it's working, slowly increasing as we do. I haven't actually added how much fuel rods we've got left on here, so that's something I'm going to have to pop in later. And I might show you that when we're back to origin. So we're going to head for one of the ore towers first. Sell off everything we've mined except for the charadinium, and see how much profit we actually make, or perhaps we make, see if we can get a good chunk back from what we spent on the ship. So, selling everything that's on the ship. So we actually make back probably almost like 80%, at least 2/3 of what we spent on it, 3/4. So while we've got a couple of minutes here, we are going to see if we can add in the button or the panel so we can actually see what state our fuel rods are at. So we've got fuel chamber fuel, which I might change to just fuel. Going to pull out our crafting desk, bench, going into our crafting. We don't want any of the ship modules, we want ship parts, into devices, and I think we want one of these. A progress bar, craft it, pick out my tablet so we don't lose it. Gonna jump over to here. Now, find our progress bar. Put it into inventory. Pop it down. Grab out our bolt gun. Bolt it in place. Go back to U. Panel value will be called fuel to match our fuel chamber. And our max value is going to be, I think, 30,000. Just add on a decimal point, and we can now see that it's slowly ticking down and charges up the batteries. So that's panel added just in case you need to do it in game outside of the ship editor. We're gonna go back over to the marketplace and call that an episode here. But before we do, I'm going to just have a look at our research and see what we need to get to the mining laser. By looks we can already unlock it. One, a material point scanner, a mining laser, or collector. Now if we were to go craft that, and see in modules we've opened up the cockpits. fixed mount ore collector, fixed laser mount, and a scanner mount, plus other cockpits. Going out of that, if we then go down to machinery here and into ship tools, now see we've got weapons mount, material points scanner, ore collector, turret cradle, more turret cradles, capacitor, utility mount body, and our mining laser, which does give us 622 shield points. So next episode we are going to be crafting one of those and going to attempt to make a handheld mining laser, because mining by hand takes a little bit of time. Until then, thanks for watching and thanks for playing.